Hi guys, Steve here. On this video I'm going to show you what I think are all the best base locations on Crystal Isles. But before I do, please subscribe, click the like button and click the bell notifications and all so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you very much. We start in the bottom left tropical island area and there's a huge flat landmass you can build on. And that's at coordinates 82 by 18 in the very bottom left of the map, if a little arrow icon worked properly. It's a nice flat area and you'll be able to build a gigantic base here. That's what the island looks like from above. Next we have a smaller island, still in a tropical area, just off from a big one. It also has a nice big flat top. And that's at coordinates 83 by 30. It's slightly higher up than the other one, but it's also about half the size. Over in the desert we have this big area. It's not that flat, as you can see the ground's pretty bumpy, but it's the closest area next to where you steal the wyvern eggs from. You'll be able to find some flat areas, but you might have to build some of your base on pillars. And that's around 72 by 40. Bottom middle of the map. Then over here we have another area where you can build a smaller base. It's a fair size. Plus you can put a water well there. That's at 69 by 40. Have your main base up there and keep your dinos below. And there's a third site over here. Two flat areas. Or fairly flat. Over here. And there's another water well we can place there. That's at 70 by 45. If you build any closer to where you steal the eggs from, you're bound to get wyverns attacking you. There are more flat areas where the griffin trench is. It might be a bit antisocial building there, because people will need it to put the traps down. That's at 71 by 47. One of the best base locations on Crystal Isles is this one. You have a huge flat area at the front. You can wall this off, build a base or keep dinos here. Then up a ramp. You have another flat area, it's quite large. You have a water well there. So it's two flat areas in one. And that's at 68 by 55. It's got cliffs to protect the sides. And it's fairly huge as well. That's it from above. If you're looking for some beachside property, you might consider this one. It's got an area to store your water dinos. The water's fairly deep. And you can build your base on these plateaus. All three of them have got a flat top. Would have to be long buildings though, not very wide. The coordinates is 84 by 39. Right next to the sea. So you have your little sharkies in and out. Now we go to the swampy area. This place is surrounded by a cliff. The ground's fairly flat. Get a medium-sized base here. The coordinates are 79 by 63. Bottom right of the map. Across the way from there we have another plateaued area. It's fairly flat. Should be able to build a base here. Ramp up there. And it's got access to water. Store your water dinos. That's at 83 by 68. Then next to the dead trees, we have this area. Plateau surrounded by a cliff wall. It's fairly flat. Show it from all sides. That's at 63 by 82. Now we'll go to the red tree area next to red obby. Right by its side you have this plateau area, which is nice and flat. It's fairly wide and it goes back quite a lot. That's at 65.58. You've always space to build on. Surrounded all sides by cliff walls. Now with floating islands, there's not many spaces around here I'd build on. It's not big enough, but I found this place. It's got its own water. This area is fairly flat. That's at 50 by 80. Should be able to get a good sized base here. Getting your dinos up here would be one thing though. Surrounded by a small cliff wall all sides. Just wall the sides off. Now this isn't a very defensive place to build, but it's fairly pleasant. You've got water over here, and a nice flat area over there. That's at 39 by 59. Should be able to build a big base there. We're going to have to wall it off. There's no cliff sides around it. From a red mountain over here, you have a high plateau. You've got a small one on top, and a bigger one below. It's nice and flat. That's at coordinates 54 by 54. Almost directly in the middle of a map. You can keep your dinos down here. It's got its own water. It curves around here. Where the red and pink trees meet, we get a grassland. And there's a huge flat area over here on this plateau at 46 by 53. Just above the middle of a map. Goes all the way across here. So it's definitely a good size for you. Protected all the way around. It goes all the way up to here. And you've got another one up here. It's not as good as the other though. But I suppose you can build on both. That's at 44 by 55. A little bit higher to the right. Goes all the way around here. Still keeps going. And there's a ramp you can get up there. That's that entire area. And from the pink trees we have another big flat plateau. You can build on here. A nice level area, 44 by 51. Goes off in many directions. We'll be able to store hundreds of dinos here. Build a giant base. Got water next to it. Next to the snow mountain. Then we have a small mountain. Got a ramp up the side. Nice flat area on top at 47 by 43. Surrounded all sides by cliffs. And you've got a small ramp going up to another level. You can build up there as well. We have a smaller plateau this time, just for a smaller medium base. It's nice and flat though. That's at 44 by 37. And then you have this small plateau by its lonesome. Nice and flat though. Some minerals on top at 40 by 33. Get a good sized base out of this. You can place a well on it as well, and there's a ramp up. Now we're in the orange crystal zone. As you can see, this is a fairly good area. It's high up, it's defensive, it's got a fairly flat top. 66 by 34. Ground slants down. Some other base you'll have to build on pillars. There's a ramp up. And across the way you have a small flat area on top here. That's at 60 by 35. So you get a small base up here, and if you drop down below, you've got water. You can keep your dinos here, just wall off the sides. Got metal as well. But you might have some blood wyverns as neighbours, or guards, depends how you look at it. I'm not too fussed about building in a redwood area, but this is a flat zone. The trees will split your base up though, so you're going to have to build loads of little ones, or build in the trees above. That's at 18 by 23. There's about 3 areas that look like this. As I can't build one big base, it's not for me. If you're looking for a small water base, you can build pillars on this small iceberg. There's 2 entrances to the water below. Build your base in the middle, and that's at 13 by 40. The top middle of a map. Across the way from that we have an identical iceberg, just that one of the water holes is blocked up, the other one's still open. That's at coordinates 10 by 43. If you want to build somewhere high up, there's these peaks in the snow area all around. One of them's got an artifact on, which is at coordinates 15 by 48. On one of the peaks you have a small flat area on top, then a large flat area below, so you can have a base on top, then your dinos beneath, and that's at coordinates 19 by 44. Goes all along the sides. Over here, sides are protected by a cliff face. This is what it looks like from above. Next to the shore, you have this big, large, flat area here. We're going to store lots of dinos. That's at coordinates 14 by 47. At the top middle of the map. We have to build a big base. It's right next to the peak area. That's it from above. And then at the side of this mountain, we have this flat area. So you get a medium base on there, protected all sides by cliff walls. That's at 25 by 44. Just got to watch for things dropping down the mountain on you. Off the bottom of this mountain we have a nice flat area. It's got a ramp at the side. As you can see, you'll be able to build a big base here. That's at coordinates 22 by 51. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe if you've not already, and click the bell icon to get notified of when I upload next. There's links to other videos at the end. Comment on what you would like to see. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again. Goodbye.